Yo, what's poppin'? Chase Azel here. Today we're going to be diving into Demon Piece, the brand new Roblox game that's One Piece inspired. Whippy, another one of these. But let me tell you why this game is pretty good. And in a lot of ways, way better than BloxFruit's. Buckle up, because we're about to break it down. Man, that was lame. Anyways, first up, the graphics in Demon Piece are solid. They're clean and consistent. Everything looks good. Maybe not mind-blowing, but still sharp. Way more detailed than any location in BloxFruit's anyways. But the real show stealers in all these games are the effects. So how are they? They're great. The effects all look great and consistent, and they look like way more consistent than a lot of BloxFruit's effects, because a lot of the old fruits and BloxFruit's look like trash compared to the new ones. But they're lazy, they'll probably never go back to fix it, but whatever, right? The user interface is another one on my end. It's clean, easy to navigate, it doesn't clutter your screen. Plus, the Robux prices, which is very important to me, are shockingly reasonable compared to BloxFruit's. We're talking the most expensive thing being only 1,600 Robux. In BloxFruit's, you gotta spend a fortune to get the good stuff. Like 4,000 Robux for Kitsune, or at least 2,000 Robux for something high tier. Demon Piece? Not so much, if you want to buy something this bad. Even the game passes are pretty cheap if you want those. Listen, I gotta be honest, my character looks like a grumpy green shark man. And he's ugly as all hell. But hey, at least I can swim with the devil fruit. Seriously though, the races in Demon Piece all seem rather balanced. Cyborg just a 5% flat increase. Lunarian is just 5% damage increase for fire. Shark just is able to swim and swim faster with the devil fruit. Skypiea has jump, Mink is faster. None of them are so busted. Like, have you seen how overpowered Shark V4 is in BloxFruit's? 65% damage reduction? That's ridiculous. What a crutch. And for the PvP, I haven't got tons of PvP action yet, but from what I've seen, it seems alright. Balance-ish. Let me know in the comment section what your experience with PvP has, because I haven't done it. This is where Demon Piece smashes BloxFruit's out the water in my opinion. No more waiting for bosses to spawn. You know, you gotta server hop constantly if you want to kill bosses at a decent rate in BloxFruit's. You don't have to do that anymore. Demon Piece bosses spawn relatively fast. Not as fast as King's Legacy, but they're not fast. And even more so, the bosses aren't pushovers. They actually fight and have unique attacks and actually have like health. And they're actually hard to beat by yourself. Finally, a good boss fight on a One Piece game. Took them long enough. Jesus Christ. And the world design of Demon Piece is seriously good. Nothing like crazy. But the weapons and the map detail looks really great. And definitely blows BloxFruit's out the water on most parts of the map. It's not like hyper realistic, but it's way more interesting to look at than BloxFruit's. Here's some minor gripes I have with this game though. Some boss respawn timers are way too long. Like 6 to 7 minutes. Fix that, devs, please. My other gripe is with the devil fruit damage. While the moves look amazing, some fruits could use like one more attack. It feels like 3 moves for a lot of these fruits is kind of limiting. But hey, maybe that's for balancing. And if that is, that's fine. One last gripe to move on, making money in this game kind of sucks until you get to the final boss and get the quest for 25k, and even then it's not very fast as you have to wait for the boss to respawn, and the spins get rather expensive really fast. And for observation hockey and armament, observation has a little thing above your head that you can see between other players, so if you know they have it on or not, it helps with PvP if I had to guess. But the progressing for them takes too long. I think just cut it in half by 50%, or even maybe 75% would be better. And let's get to the major problem I have. So once you get to the endgame, so 400 to 600, there's 2 main bosses, Kuma and the Sea Dragon. Realistically, you're never gonna fight Kuma. It's either you spend 700 Robux or 4 million, and 4 million is not easy to get in this game. And 700 Robux for a one-time boss spawn is ridiculous. And the drops from him are only 1%. And you're never gonna get those drops because he has like almost 300k health. And realistically, even with one other person, you're not winning. It's just a battle of attrition, and you're not winning that battle of attrition. And you're not gonna get a whole server on this guy because he is super high level. And that kind of brings me to the same problem with the CBs. Sure, you can spawn him easily, but realistically, you're not beating him by yourself or with one other person. You would need at least 5 people. And that makes that bad because this is the end game content. And they're not proper world events. People can't just teleport to them if they get activated. If they could, it wouldn't be as bad. So either they reduce Kuma's thing to 100k to buy the chip, and even then that would not help it very much because you'd still need at least 9 to 10 people, more than pretty much the whole server on him to win. And for the CBs, unless you're Seaman like me, it's gonna be a rough fight because he's gonna hit you and he does a lot of damage. So you're gonna need 4 to 5 people. which sucks. So that's the end game content. The models are great, the cutscene, the lots of draws. Problem is, you're most likely never going to kill them because you're never going to be able to pull that many people in one spot realistically. So either lower the health or make them proper world events and change the chip price. Also, I love how this game has the little percentage bar at the bosses and like actual boss bars that you can see what you're gonna get. You have to look up a wiki. Anytime you have to look up a wiki for a game, it automatically takes me out the experience. So the fact that you can see the drops from every boss when you're killing them is amazing. The fact that the bosses also spawn way faster than BloxFruit's also helps. I wish they were only like 10 to 20 second spawns because I always say you should be playing the game more than waiting for the game. Overall though, Demon Peace has great potential. It's really good. Consistent graphics, fair pricing, balanced gameplay, and constant boss battles. No wonder there's already over 14K players. Huge props for the developers for creating something so much better in BloxFruit's in a lot of ways. This game is definitely a check out if you have nothing to do, if not just to see what race you roll. Let me know what you think of Demon Peace in the comment section. Peace out. Like and subscribe, Zazels and Zazets.
In the world of games, there's a battle unfurled. Demon Peace, let me tell you, it's gonna rock your world. No 4,000 Robux fruit, just pure adrenaline. BloxFruit's trying to compete.